everyone. Today we are going to be reading a story called The Big Scary Monster. Okay. On top of a mountain, not very far from here, there once lived a big, scary monster. This monster was bigger and scarier than any other creature, and he knew it. There is our monster. Okay. All the other little creatures that lived on the mountain spent their days playing happily together among the small rocks and small plants. But suddenly, when they least expected it, something disturbed the peace. There are all our animals, and there's the big scary monster. I wonder what's going to happen. Boo! He scared all the animals. As time went by, the little creatures learned to hide from the big scary monster. He soon got bored because he couldn't find anyone to scare. He's so bored. Everyone is hiding. One day, he stood at the top of the mountain and looked down into the valley. Far below, the big scary monster saw many more little creatures playing happily among the small rocks and small plants. I'll go down there and scare them as well, he thought to himself. There he is, looking out at everyone else. So off he went down the mountain. But as he walked, a strange thing happened. The further he went, the larger the things around him seemed to grow. The small rocks became big rocks, and the small plants became big plants, and the little creatures that had seemed so small from the top of the mountain were actually very, very big. Look at the massive animals and the tiny little scary monster. The big scary monster had never felt so small and scared in his life. He looked for somewhere to hide. I wish I was back on the top of that mountain with the little creatures and the small rocks and the small plants, thought the big scary monster to himself. But suddenly, when he least expected it, ooh, boo! It's a big scary rabbit! Back up the mountain ran the big scary monster, and the big plants became small plants, and the big rocks became small rocks. They're becoming small again. And the little creatures were nowhere to be found. They were all hiding from the big scary monster. The big scary monster felt so alone that he sat down and started to cry. Then suddenly, when he least expected it, boo! Look at that! Oh, the little creatures scared the big scary monster. The big scary monster was so pleased to see the little creatures that he forgot all about being big and scary. From that day forward, everyone became friends and played happily together at the top of the mountain. And can you guess what their favourite game was? There they are, looking really happy. I wonder what their favourite game was. Find out. each other by saying boo. Oh, that was a lovely story. Let me know what you thought of the story. Email me or leave a comment on Edmodo. Thanks.